praise, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Lakaha Kadash, and the Bahana to the elder and the apostles of Great Mason, who do well, peace, blessing, and salvation to you, Akim, who are pushing these truths, the followings of the heaven, and be on the forefront of the spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again, as in the days of old. So we are going to look upon. This is a protest which are going on in France. Why France, man? Why France? And if we go back to the French Revolution and everything, even when we go even further, during the medieval, you see, come even to the Spanish Inquisition, all of this history will tie in why there is a lot of protesting in France nowadays. Not only that, another region which in the coming new world order, whatever, you need to expect a lot of resistance, man. The southern part of America. Why is those party? See, why is those party? See, why? See, so hey, man, according to the new world order, man, commandment or whatever, or protocol, call whatever you wanna call it. This is a new world order commandment in which they tell you over here in Wikipedia it is a conspiracy theory. See, you Israelite out of there, you are undesirable. You don't fit in the new world order. That's why Esau wanna get rid of all of you. When you see Esau in this big platform, secret meeting, wherever you see him, in a video, a TikTok video, talking about overpopulation is a problem. He ain't worried about Moab. Moab right now, they are 2.something billion, man. Esau ain't worried about Moab. Esau ain't worried about Ammon. Esau ain't worried about Ham. All of this heathen, man, they enjoy the new world order, man. It is favorable to them. That's why over there in China they have said, you know, China is like a test run for the new world order. It is a totalitarian regime over there, man. They have nothing against it, man. They're enjoying. Them group, if they are told to scan your hand here, they just go along with it. Because them heathens, they love their life, man. And another thing, man, you need to understand, Jack ain't worried about death. Unlike this heathen, because they value this life, man. We are living under captivity, under the curses. So Jack ain't worried about death. And so let me tie it why there is a lot of protesting in France and why there is a lot of resistance in the southern part of America. Because those are Israelite. You have a lot of Israel foreign over there in France. You have a lot of Israel foreign over there in Spain. A lot of Israel foreign over there in Rome. See, you have a lot of Israel foreign over there in the southern part of America. What they call the Bible Belt. They look like Esau. That's why you have a lot of resistance. This is a spiritual thing. And we examine it through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, through spiritual lenses, man. So Esau have studied you, Jake, man. He have done different research and he know that you one is desirable to the new world order. Because wherever there is Jake, there is resistance. We can go even further to history. My favorable example is the siege of Masada, man. We fucked Esau up, man. Even though we failed, we fucked Esau. Going back all the way in slavery, Esau tell you he came over here in Africa, he took everybody to slavery. No, man. No. Come on, man. We fucked, before Esau took us to slavery, we fucked Esau, man. I can give you a lot of example. Going back to Ghana over there, we fucked Esau, man, the Ashanti. Going back to the Nguni. Esau, he couldn't even come close to the Nguni, man. We fucked Esau big time. If it was not for the Spirit of the Lord helping this devil, you see, and the others, because we are living under the curses, the laws, Jack against Jack. That's what really Esau was able to conquer, man. It was Jack against Jack. Tribalism and everything. So there is always a resistance against this devil. Fasting forward right now. Even though Jack is gone, but you will see it. And this is Bible prophecy, man. Jack ain't going to comply and go along, get along with the new order. No, man. There is something within Jack, man. That's why Esau, through his research, he told you about the Viman gene. The gene which connects us to the Most High, man. Even though a lot of Jack are too sad and they will be destroyed, but they are still not chosen people. Do you think Jack will just go wholehearted to the new order? But you will have Jack like that. But Esau will be met with resistance we have never seen before, man. That's where the new order will come crumbling down. See? That's why you see a lot of protests over there in France. Why don't you see a lot of protests in Saudi Arabia? Or in Dubai? Or in China? You see? See? Over there in Comoro, whatever, in Hawaii. Why in France, man? Going back to the medieval. See? Fast forward to the end of our rulership in Europe, you have something known as the Spanish Inquisition. You need to know your history, man. That was a purge against Jack in Europe, because we ruled Europe when Esau came to power. We have to purge us and put us in cargo slave ship all the way to America. And there is another thing you need to know: the first slaves did not come out of Africa; they came out of Europe. For you, Jack, who say the Israelites are all in Africa, we need to do that. They always go back to Africa, because that is our continent. Not all Israelites come from Africa. Not all black people come from Africa. You need to update your software, man. And a lot of you, Jack, don't read. You don't start, don't read, don't know anything. You act like a ghetto scholar, but you really don't know anything. See? Some cultural black people who are Israelites, they came from Europe straight up, man. The Viking. Where did the Viking came? In Sweden. We were there. So during the Spanish Inquisition, when the purge of Jack in Europe, see, the purge of Jack in Europe, we got beaten up. So our last stronghold was, first and foremost, was France. After we got beaten in France, in Spain. From Spain, it was Portugal, because Portugal and Spain back in the day, it was one country. And to be specific, in Portugal, it was the city of Fatima. Go and Google that city, man. That was our main last stronghold, Jack last stronghold. If you can get that, or can you understand that? That's why in that region, Spain, France, you see, and Portugal, even when you go into football, there is a lot of talent which come out of there, man. Because those are Jacks, French. There's a national team of France, all of those are Jack. the football, there was a meme which was made when France took it was Europe or whatever. It was Europe. It was one time, I don't remember what year it was. They took Europe or whatever. It was a cup they took, and they were all Jack in the national team in France, man. If you go over there in Italy, I can say 80% are Jack. If you go over there in Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, that's a Jack, man, right there. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo is an Edomite? He look arrogant, but you have Jacks who look arrogant. Like Luis Farrakhan, he's a very arrogant individual. So that is a hot spot over there in France. Esau will be met with resistance over there in America. They have a lot of Jack, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. Another hot spot. Over here in Africa, Jack ain't with the new world order, man. See? So those are Israelites, man. It is war, a spiritual war going on, man. So let me go and look some scriptures here. Let me see. Let us go to the humble beginning. Let's go to the humble beginning. It is 25, if I'm not mistaken, and 23. So Genesis 25, where I started 21, I say, and Isaac entreated the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. The children struggled together within her. He said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations in the womb, and 2 manners of people shall be separated from thy bowel. Even though Jake don't know what the hell is going on. I was speaking with Jake over here in Tanzania. I was asking, why you don't wanna? Jake is afraid of the job, man. I asked the question, why are you afraid of the job? What are you afraid? And majority of Israelites, they don't know what the hell is going on, but they are not going to take it. He just answer and say, hey, no, I'm not taking it. That's it. I'm not taking. And he don't know what the hell is going on, but he don't want to take the job. And another thing I was asking, I was observing a lot of Jake saying, no, this is the end, man. They know we are at the very end of this thing, man. This Jake, they don't know about the Bible, whatever. They're just Israel, regular Israelite. They say that the Jesus is coming back, but really that is Yahweh, man. Why do you think that is, man? Because this is Israelite. And I was speaking to one Jake, I think that dude is a Levite, man. To be specific. And he was saying, man, if they start implementing this, it become mandatory. I'm running to the wood, man. I'll be there. See? That's Jake. Have you ever seen a Moabite saying that if the new world order is on, I will run to the wood? No, man, Moab is the new world order. Hamite is the new world order. Ham cannot wait to take the second shot, man. He is gone and finished. You say the 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowel, and that one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall save the young. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were 2 in her womb. The first came out red all over like a hair garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, his hand took hold of Esau's heel. There's a war going on. See, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 60 years old when he bare them. So it is a war. I don't want to make this long, man. I wanted to point out, might be one among individuals who are wondering, man. See, because people in the world, they say that friends have a history of being rebellious against the new world order. No, man. Those are Jake. You need to be spiritual, man. You need to meditate on things and say, why is this here? Why is this here? Why is the southern state of America, they are going against the new world order? Do you think that's because they're Republican? No, man. Come on, man. It's because they're Israelite. Israelite foreigners. So this thing is not about color. See? This thing is not about color, it's about spirit. 2 different manners of people. 2 different nations. So it have been Jacob against Esau throughout history. And you are the nation, you are just extra in this movie. You Ishmaelite over there, you are just pawn, man. This is a chess piece against Esau and Jacob. And you are the nation, you are just pawn. Ishmael, you are a pawn. You see, you Hamite, you are a pawn. Moab, you are a pawn, and you are not ruling next. And so forth and so forth. So this is my brothers were divided.